Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hey, Gio. It's very nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Um, uh, yes, I did. I did used to be crafty. At some point, I will get back to the craft. Um, I mean, hopefully, sometime in the new year, I will be able to. What do you call it? Words are hard. I'm still recovering from my post food coma, as you might be able to tell. Yeah, hopefully sometime in the new year I will be able to start up some crafts again, which will be good. Hey who, welcome in. Hey, hey Con, welcome in as well. It's really nice to see you all. Because I know I've not streamed in a while, and as I just went and looked in the Discord, um, turns out it hasn't been since about September. So yeah, that was a little bit more than I was expecting. Okay, no food cover for me as I had to work. Oh, gee, I'm really sorry. When are you? When are you next off? Are you going to be able to celebrate some festivities soon? I hope so. But yeah, hope you're all doing really well today. I just thought, you know what? Really wanted to stream again and see how things go. And I thought, you know what? I was gonna play House Flipper anyway, so why don't I just play House Flipper and stream it for you guys? I've at least tidied up in the background, so the stream feels slightly more presentable now. Hey Ash, welcome in. Hello. Happy Christmas to you too, Ash. Hope you had a wonderful day. Yes, all crafty, still me, little draggy. Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm really sorry, dear. I'd completely forgotten about the little dragon. Oh. We definitely need to sort that one out because you know I never actually got an email to tell me when those little dragons were back in stock. So I am very much hoping that they just kind of forgot to tell me, or you know, it's like after a certain amount of time they just don't notify you. Because if they don't stock those anymore, I'm going to be really annoyed. Unofficially let me go on Christmas. Head honcho who's leaving anyways, like all seasonal will be on call only post holidays. What? No, that is really shit. Oh gee, I'm really sorry. You know what? They suck. They suck massive dicks. And if they're just gonna like let you go on Christmas, that's real big dick move. Not gonna lie. You okay, Ash? Oh, I'm glad you're okay. So I'm gonna hop into the game, and hopefully you can all see it. Hope you can all hear things well enough. I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit. Just, I mean, if it's really loud for you guys, please let me know. Everything's quite quiet on my end. At least game-wise, but that might just be because I turn the sound down like a lot. So we're gonna go into the game that I already had. Like, I do a lot on this one. Like I've done so many, like houses and stuff, and I've got all the things just because I like being able to unlock all of the stuff right away. Oh, there we go. Unintentionally a very festive house on the outside. Say hi, Mr. Snowman. Oh, he's being very rude. He doesn't want to say hi. It's not very festive on the inside, but you can all at least take a little bit of a tour. It's kind of in the middle of being decorated. As you can see, this area is sort of like done. Actually, I just want to like put up these blinds so it looks a little bit nicer in here. There we go. Never actually finished the kitchen. I sort of started and then kind of forgot, and then I'm unsurprisingly never here. And then through here we've got, this is just like the little entryway into the next part of the house. Ooh, nice. Tea is good. And then in here... Well, the cat's buggered off. Could you not, please? You know that... Come on. You know you're not supposed to be in here, Sushi. The kitchen... Oh. Well, you've done it now. Cause the chaos. Where's the other dog? I've got 2 dogs. I don't know where the other one is. Oh, the other dog is outside. What? Ha! Oh, fair enough. You can actually get in. Okay, so apparently we're just going to retrieve all the animals now. Never mind that they've just... They've crapped all over the floor. That's real nice, guys. That's real nice. Hey, Yogi, you welcome in. Hello, hello. Just doing a bit of house maintenance here with the pets. Because apparently I go away for like all of 30 in-game seconds and yeah, they leave a nice mess everywhere. There we go. Merry Christmas to you too. Hope you're doing well. I don't know where the other dog's gone. So, but both the dogs have now legged it. Actually, no, that doesn't... We ignore that. We ignore that because it's broken. I don't know where the dogs have gone. The dogs are just running loose. This is... Alright, you go back in there. Where you're supposed to be. Don't ask me how I'm picking up this massive dog right now. Stay. And then I have no idea where the other one's gone. We're just gonna shut that door. Yep. I don't know. Probably introduce you to the pets when I can find them all. I believe the German Shepherd that has gone missing is Gem. I think it's a girl. I believe Gem is a girl, yeah. And this is Oddie. Oh, why are you sad? Is it because you had no food, or is it because you were trapped outside? Because it was pretty cold, I can understand that. This is Oddie, who is a little Dalmatian. She is called Oddie because she only has one spot. Right. I'll give you a treat. And then this one is Goldie. I am currently looking after Goldie for a little bit. Just give her a little scratch. And then you met Sushi as I picked her up earlier. Oh, him. Whoops, sorry. There's so many animals in here and I forget which one's which. And then I have no idea where Jem went. Oh, there you are. Now, this is a very strange dog, right? As a puppy, with this exact same table she used to do this, she would somehow manage to sit directly underneath the table and then get trapped. And apparently is still able to do the same thing. So now I've got to move all of the furniture out of the way, and I still can't actually pick her up. Just I came here for 5 seconds and you're already destroying the place. So the only oh, whoops. My bad, didn't mean to do that. Move to hotel. Yes. Right. And then go back in here. And then pick from hotel. No. Yes. There we go. Because I didn't mean to actually put you in it. And then there we go. That's literally the only way of actually being able to rescue them. Right, you. Let me pick you up. Stop bugging out, please. Stop bugging out, please. This damn dog. Alright. Fetch. There we go. Pets, huh? Right. You go in there. This dog is... Can't interact with the dog. The dog's broken. The dog is broken. Okay. Go fetch. I'm trying to fling that through the door, but okay. There we are. Got it in the end. Right. So that is a pet's home in there. Like they've got the whole room in there to like run around and they can get outside into the little yard. It just means that they're not running around the house doing their business everywhere like animals regularly do. At least that's supposed to be the way it's meant to be. And evidently that's not how it is, because the dog has somehow managed to get out onto the other side. You know what? We're just going to pretend that hasn't happened. And, yeah, well, you met all the pets now. Yeah, we're just going to go through there. We're going to ignore that. And, yeah. So, we've got a little guest bedroom in here. Nice little radiator directly at the end of the bed, so you cannot get cold. I think I might change that bed, actually, because it's not a very nice one. And then in here, you've got, like, a little shower room. And bathroom. So, you know, completely self-contained little spare bedroom there. And I realised I sort of slightly zoned out of chat. My day's actually been good. It's been pretty good. I mean, I've spent most of it in the kitchen today, to be fair. I cooked whole roast dinner, just a ridiculous amount of stuff. I had roast potatoes, roasted parsnips and carrots, roasted some Brussels sprouts, and because I'm fancy, I put some pancetta in there. Had beef and chicken, and a few other bits and pieces that can't remember too much. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day. And then I went into a bit of a food coma and I woke up about 7 o'clock. Um, to be fair, didn't actually finish eating until about 10 to 5, so I didn't really have that much of a lie down. So yeah, it's been a pretty good day. Um, I hope you've all had nice days wherever you've been, whatever you've been up to. Um, ah, I'm sorry, Hoop, to hear about the illness. Um, and that you had your plans change. Oh, thanks, Oggy. Yeah, it was a little bit stressful at times, not gonna lie. It was a little bit stressful at times to try and get everything done because I was very much just winging it with everything, which in hindsight probably like the planning side of things I could probably done a little bit better on. But it was more of just like trying to get everything in the oven because the oven is not very big. um, and yeah, that was a little bit of a struggle, just a little bit, you know. Um, but no, I think everything actually turned out pretty well in the end. And like, I mean, I think the thing for me more was that it was Christmas, and I was like, oh, I want everything to look nice, and I want everything to taste nice, and all of that stuff. Like any other time of year, if I'm doing a roast dinner, and I'd like to think I could do a roast dinner fairly well at this point. I just chuck everything in. Like, if it can go in the same, like, roasting tray or pan or whatever, it will. Sometimes, if I can be bothered, I'll, like, check what the times are and sort of, like, try and stagger things so it all has, like, the recommended cooking times. Sometimes I don't even do that because I'm lazy. But no, I think everything turned out pretty well. Can't figure out what this wood is. Is it cedar? I think it might be. Yeah, it does look it. Ah, there might have been a reason why I didn't put this bed in here. We can do that. Can we just move that over there? Move that over here. Just playing Tetris with all of the stuff. Right, there's loads of space down the side of that bed. Can it not go any closer to the wall? Well, that feels unusually cruel. Okay. So if I put the table there, it's now blocking off the door. Genius. Okay, so we're going to get rid of that. I'll just put the light up there instead. There we go. There we are. It just looks a little bit nicer, I think, having that rather than the other bed. Plus, it's still got the drawers underneath, so I feel like that kind of works. Oh, thanks, Ash. I very much appreciate the compliments from the chef connoisseur. Why are you here? How are you here? Where are you here? Who are you here? You're all acting sus. I don't like it. Get back in there. Like you're bloody supposed to. You. Yeah, you. Don't you turn your back. Don't you turn your back on me, you little bastard. I mean, you're big. You know what? Some days I wish I could just put them up for adoption, but they're so cute, and I will just continue to be annoyed by them. So we're just gonna leave. Yeah. So this is the upstairs bathroom. And it's got like this really cool like living wall effect over here. And then these green tiles, and then it's got more living walls here, and then loads of candles, and this massive bath, because if I could live anywhere in a game, it would be just in this bath. It's fantastic. And then I didn't actually put the lights on in here. And then this is my room, which I think has been decorated, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's definitely been decorated. And then of course like giant monitors, because of course it's me and I would totally need like that much. Yeah, and then this is the house basically. It's not massive, but it's pretty decent. So we are now going to go downstairs. We're going to ignore you. You mischievous little dog. Currently I must just eat a lot of takeaways in this house because I've still not renovated the kitchen. But you know what? That'll happen. That'll happen eventually. And then just put that back. And then yeah, just I suppose we should probably actually get to playing some of the game. We've got a current total of 73 houses. 73 different houses that we can purchase. There's quite a lot. Roast dinners are very much a military operation. It can get stressful with time. Yeah, I think that was the thing as well. Like, well, actually, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have thrown away the directions for the beef roast that I made. Well, the beef roasting joint, because I did, and I kind of forgot to check how long it took. I put it in the slow cooker, so it cooked way more than it was supposed to. And then, yeah, trying to then fit everything in a tiny oven, and then nothing was browning, and I was like, why is nothing browning in here? But yeah, so, such is the way. Christmas dinners can never be perfect, can they? I can't remember if I bought that house to redecorate. If not, no, I don't think I did. So we're gonna buy this incredible Christmas house. Yes, definitely. Just upgrade all the bathtubs to have jets in. Oh, excuse me. This is gonna be an excessive amount of lights, isn't it? There we go. That looks a bit nice. That looks a little bit terrifying, not gonna lie. Just walking under those massive icicles. Well, that's not gonna fall on my head and kill me. So this place is a bit of a disaster. And we are just gonna, you know, we're gonna make it a bit more tastefully festive. I do really like this wallpaper. I want to use it at some point. Yeah, I meant the dog. Although it's a very philosophical question of like, when am I? Oh dear. It looks like there was a bit of an argument here. And a little bit more than an argument here. Okay. Someone playing strip poker and apparently lost. Judging by the amount of pizza boxes, I'm guessing that dinner didn't go to plan? Or it went perfectly to plan. I can't tell. I hope that is the red paint splattered across the wall, but I don't know why it is. Have we come into some kind of haunted, like, hell site? If this place is haunted, that's I want a refund, because I don't want to deal with no haunted house. This is Christmas. It's supposed to be nice and chill. And now I'm slightly scared to be here alone. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Let's yeah, let's just clean up what we can, what we need to. Then we'll just start by undecorating everything as we usually do. Oh, there's a tiny bathroom in here. I didn't see that. Nice, nice. I find this place is a little bit chaotic, but there we are. Okay, game. I feel like I just need to address this. No one, and I repeat, no one has a washing machine in their bathroom. Nobody. I do not know a single person that ever has a washing machine in their bathroom, much less the bathroom in their bedroom. Why? Why would you have the bedroom and the bathroom with the washing machine in it in your bedroom? Like, no, you don't. Oh, I picked up a present. Oh, why did I pick up a present? What's going on? I didn't. That didn't pick up the way that things usually pick up. I'm confused. Am I supposed to be finding presents? What is this? I'm picking up presents. Why? What? Huh? Do I need to go out here and find some more presents? My rant has been completely and utterly derailed by the fact that these presents seem to be just popping into my inventory. Another present. Huh. What am I going to be doing with all of these presents? I'm really confused. Hey, Alex, welcome in. How are you doing? Have you played the Myers house? Oh, yes. It is terrifying. I do not enjoy it. Present? What? Why are these presents flying into my inventory like this? This is weird. Present. Is there any presents behind a tree? Present. Is something going to happen when I find all the presents? How do I know when I found all the presents? Is this game going to tell me that I found all the presents? I don't think it is it? Present! Oh, this is exciting! Oh, this has completely derailed everything that I was ranting about. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. More present. Pick up rubbish. Come on in here. Yeah. If only buying a house was that easy. I know, right, Who? If only buying a house was that easy, and, you know, that, like, if it was that easy to flip houses. I mean, I've got 5 million in this game. I literally cannot spend as much money as I am earning. Like, yeah, there is literally no way for me to become poor in this game, and I quite enjoy it. never heard of an ensuite. Oh, so my rant, Alex, was more that there is a washing machine in the upstairs ensuite. As if it is a completely normal thing to have a washing machine, in the bathroom, but also in the ensuite of the bedroom. And hence my confusion. Currently, I have been completely derailed from that rant by hunting down presents. Is there one in here? Is there one in here? I feel like there must be more presents, right? Like, if I'm collecting these presents, surely there's got to be a reason for collecting these presents, so... Present? I don't see any more. Was this just present? Hey! Is there any more? I mean, now I've discovered that this is an option. I just kind of feel like there was a reason for me to be able to do this. Is there a present behind the microwave? There is not a present behind the microwave. That is a shame. Now I've been, like, set the task of finding all of these presents. I was kind of expecting there to be something appearing, like, once I'd done that. And there isn't, and I'm slightly disappointed. Oh well. Well, we will start upstairs. We will go start tidying the house. Can't see any more presents, but maybe they'll turn up. So we're just gonna get rid of all the furniture. We're not... Oh. Oh, that's a shame. Okay. Well, I wasn't going to get rid of those, but apparently I have to now. I didn't realise that dropping them on the floor was going to be a problem. Also, this carpet is gross. I'm not going to lie. This carpet is absolutely gross. Got something nicer. I mean, it's nicer, but it doesn't now really fit with the... That doesn't fit either. Oh boy, I wish that you could actually match these. Just have a washing machine in my bathroom in my rental apartment. Okay. Fair. Fair. It's very weird to see a washing machine in a bathroom. Like, at least over here, that's not a thing that happens. I have a fridge in my bedroom. Maybe a washing machine in the bathroom isn't so unusual. Yeah, it feels strange, because, like, where you would, I don't know, it just, bathrooms to me, they're always very damp. You wouldn't want your washing in there. Like, I've seen, like, in the game where it's had, like, the, what do you call it? Like, the laundry hangers in the bathroom, and it's like, no, because the second that you have a shower or if your washing is going to get steamed, and then it's going to go moldy, because it will never be able to dry out. Because that's how condensation works. So we're going to find a little side table for up here, because I like having a little side table up here. That's actually quite nice. I'll have that one. Unless, actually, a little cupboard is probably more useful. Because then you could, like, store things in it. I just like the idea of being able to, like, you know, store extra bedding and towels and things. Bathroom isn't big enough for a washing machine. Yeah, same. Like the bathroom that I have at the moment is well, it's so small that you can't actually put a bath mat down like at the side of the bath because it literally stops the door from opening because the door opens into the bathroom. And there's probably just enough gap between like the door and the bath to be able to fit a person in. Although that's kind of obstructed a little bit by the fact that there is a sink like directly in the doorway. So yeah, they didn't really think that through at all. It's it's an interesting design, shall we say. Don't even get me started on the rant that it's like directly attached to the kitchen. Because I could rant about that forever. And I've had 2 glasses of Bucksfizz, so I probably would. Right, let's get some nice decorations on here. Ooh, I like these. Ooh, that's quite nice. There we go. Can I not light these? Are these just decorative candles? That's a shame. So what is everyone up to at the moment? Have you got any plans for the evening? Anything that you want to be doing? Or anything that you don't want to be doing? You're ghost hunting. Oh, are you playing Phasmophobia? Oh, those are nice. I like those. Putting new helmet together. Ooh, nice. Getting slowly drunk, possibly until I pass out. You know what? That is fair. If that is what you choose to do, I cannot argue with that. There we go. I like that. I think that's nice at the end of the hall. Notes can't receive since paranormal PI. Ooh, I've not heard of that. That sounds interesting. Also, that is definitely not Rosewood. Rosewood does not look like that. Okay, so it kind of looks like they've tried to like match it a little bit to wood that we actually have in the game. Which is helpful at least. Oh yeah, I quite like that. I think those stairs actually look quite nice. Okay, so we're just gonna get rid of all of these bits. Basically, like, unless it's something that looks really super nice. I did not know that lights up. Oh my god. Well, yeah. Okay, you're gonna go there. And you're just not gonna leave now, okay? So as I was saying, unless it's something really nice that I like don't want to get rid of, I just tend to sell everything in the houses because I just like having all of the new stuff. Why you got the light there but not there? Put that one there. With that one in. I actually like this. I don't like this. I like this. And I like this. I don't like this. I think this is too dark and too white and it's making my eyes hurt. And then everything in here just needs to well, you know what? Okay, you can stay. You can stay there. Everything else can go. Making a festive house anyway, it kind of makes sense to keep some of the decoration. But some of these bits are just not as nice. Sell random candy canes. There we go. Oh! I put the presents under the tree. Oh well, now I can't get rid of the tree. Ah. Well, that makes so much more sense now. Nothing planned, just some gaming. Gaming is good, definitely. Got Animal Crossing DLC. It's basically House Flipper Island edition. Yeah, I have seen that one. I was meaning to get it, and don't get me wrong, like I do like Animal Crossing, but I've not played Animal Crossing really in ages. Because I've just not really had the time. With work and everything to do it. And then I think because so much of it relies on you being able to play it a lot. To like either do the events and stuff like that, or you know, just like generally being able to participate in things, or like having loads of friends that also play the game so that you can come play with them. And I have a couple of friends that have the game, but you know, again, that kind of requires you to have time. And I do not. So what basically happens is I don't end up playing, and then when I do have time to play, I then don't, because I feel really, really guilty about the fact that I've not been on, and I know full well that all of my villagers will basically emotionally cripple me by being like, hey, we've not seen you in like months, we thought you were dead. And it's like, thanks guys, what a way to make me feel really bad about the fact that I have literally no social life right now. More relaxed, realistic approach to ghost hunting. Oh, interesting. Interesting as well that ghost hunting and relaxed are used in the same sentence. It's definitely not something I would consider relaxing, but then again, I've also really only played Phasmophobia, so we all know that game has absolute zero chill. Where is... Oh, there we go. Clean up here, clean up here. I don't think there was... Oh, okay. Apparently there was some dirt in this corner. Somewhere in this corner. There we go. No idea where in that corner, because it's too dark to see. And then is there anything up here? Not in here specifically. Oh, yes, there. Right there on the wall. I mean, I don't know how I actually missed that, but oh well. Nice and clean. Oh, we should also play, like... Oh. I might have wanted to open that. Oh well. My bad. I guess we probably won't see what was in there. Just gonna get rid of the picture. That was gonna be like a really cool Easter egg, wasn't it? Oh, I feel bad for just deleting that without actually really paying attention to what I was deleting. Okay, we're getting rid of that. And that toilet, because it is a horrible toilet. Like, it's... Present! Can't believe what, look at that. Woo! We'll leave that, but yeah, there we go. Wasn't centered. And this is dreadful. What the heck is this? Been about a year or so since I last played. Had to sell my original copy of Pay for house stuff. So yeah, probably just aww. Game encourages you to stay around and observe, investigate for paranormal activity rather than be scared of the ghosts and running away. That actually makes more sense. Yeah, that actually does seem like a much better way of doing things. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like, I've just said the word and I've already forgotten what it was. Phasmophobia. I do like Phasmophobia, but yeah, I don't massively enjoy the fact that it is very like terrifying. Like it could be a lot better in that respect of like if it was more being able to actually stay and observe the ghost rather than like, oh shit, my sanity's run out and I'm gonna die. That it usually is. You know, just little things. Little things like that. Here we go. I don't actually like those. There. There we go. I think now is time to start decorating the place. Time travel and pretend I never left. Yeah, You know, I could do that, but then my problem is that I would also still end up doing the same thing, which is not end up actually playing for ages. And then I would have to keep time traveling, and that seems like more hassle in a way. Plus the last time I time traveled, what it didn't warn me about is, you know, the whole issue with the turnips, which is you can like time travel backwards, but then if you time travel forwards, then they all rot in your inventory. And I had loads and loads of turnips. Yeah, it was a bad day. I was not happy. So I actually stopped playing for a little while on Animal Crossing. Oh, excuse me. Real knife, paranormal investigation, yeah. 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 That actually does sound really cool. A lot of jump scares. Built up by my atmosphere and tension. Yeah, that's fair. Devs are inspired by shows like Most Wanted. Oh, okay. There's also a lot of local lore regarding residents, ghosts, etc. So it's interesting to try and figure out the backstory. Ah, interesting. So there's actually like a little bit more of a point to it rather than just like, you know, again, I know like in Phasmophobia where it's got like the, hey, we've had reportings, you know, reported sightings of ghosts in this area. Why don't you go and try and figure it out? But it doesn't actually like give you any other purpose of doing this. Whereas that it does actually sound like it's got a bit more of a reasoning behind it, of like, you know, this is the backstory of the local area and why this person died in the first place, kind of thing. Like, that's actually quite interesting. I have to check that one out at some point. Hey, Michael, welcome in. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Hope you are well, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and all of those to you. We're currently just chilling with some House Flipper, because I don't really know what I'm doing with this, gonna be honest. I'm sort of, well, like with the dinner, I'm kind of winging it. And you know what? That is fine. Could I just put this... I'm gonna put this in the window somewhere. There is reasoning behind this. So, I'm actually gonna put this... I actually had it here in one of the, like, mission houses. And it actually looked a lot nicer. There we go. Oh, right, there's no lights in here. Tell you what, we'll put some lights in before we start doing anything else, because we won't be able to see. Oh, this is one of the new ones we got in the House Flipper update. It's, if you like that sort of, like, you know, stained glass ornate stuff, it's very nice. I'm just personally not a fan. So I won't be using it, but it is there. One of those. And then we're probably just gonna have to put like little lights around here, because my little wall lamps, because there's not really a whole lot of space. go. It's much more slower paced than Phasma, and there's a lot of time waiting for things to happen, but it feels more closer to a realistic paranormal investigations. That's fair. Yeah. I suppose the thing is like you wouldn't be in a house for like 15 seconds, have everything, you know, thrown. Well, I mean, I suppose it depends on what kind of spirit it is. You know, have everything thrown at you and then just go, all right, peace. Just leave, would you? Like, with, I think sometimes the problem that I have with Phasmo is that it is a little bit like a speed run. Like, you know, you're aiming to get in there and out of there again as quickly as possible to minimize the chance of you basically being, like, murdered. Which does then often mean that you miss things, get things wrong. And I feel like that kind of makes it a little bit frustrating. I'm playing an even more chill game than this. Souls Remastered. Oof. Yeah, I've heard that is a really peaceful game, Mike. Yeah. You know what? You crack on. um. Yeah. Oh, some of my investigations can go for at least an hour, depending on the evidence I'm trying to collect. Wow. I feel like for something like that, I think the only thing that would put me off is generally that I would probably I would either lose track of what I'm doing, which happens very frequently with me. Surprise, surprise. I'd either lose track of what I was doing or I'd sort of end up losing interest just from the slow pacing because, well, because I tend to forget things. But I think overall it does actually sound quite nice. It actually sounds fun. Oh, excuse me. I am still feeling a little bit sleepy, I'm not gonna lie. But that is mostly why we are playing the chill games. Send you a link to the Steam store page. Oh, nice, thank you. Yeah, like I say, I'll definitely check that out because, yeah, well, I mean, it's me. Always looking for excuses to buy new games. I do have a new one that I was tempted to play tonight, and then I was like, I didn't really know if I had the brain power to be playing a new game. So, I mean, hopefully, if things go well, I might just be making that like something I do in the new year. Also, these are nice, but I don't like them in blue. At least not in this house. So just gonna change those and then pick up all of these and put it back on the shelf. There we go. I really like these shelves. And we're just gonna put that on this side. I might get rid of that in a little bit. I'm undecided. Definitely, however, want to put a door here. There we go. And then one for the bathroom. We will not be using the same door because no one, and I mean no one, unless, you know, you're into some kinky stuff, which I'm not going to judge. No one wants a window into the bathroom. No, it's just not a thing. And we will not make it one. So now we're going to move into the living room. And finally put the fireplace in. I have been looking for an excuse to use this fireplace for ages, and I think that this place is actually really nice. Like just the perfect house for it. Just giant corner fireplace. It's annoying me ever so slightly that it doesn't fit on that side of the wall, but okay. Fine. We're gonna choose to ignore that, okay? We're just gonna choose to ignore and pretend that it fits flush with the wall, and that is in no way annoying whatsoever. Since I've been waiting for ages to use it. Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, let's get some lights in here so we can actually see. I think because we're sort of going for a little bit of a rustic theme, that these ones actually look quite nice. And they've got some really nice like wall lamps that go with it as well. So did anybody get good presents this year? Has anyone actually opened any of their presents for this year? I suppose is the other question. Or even, are there any really bad presents that you are probably going to be returning very sneakily in the new year? No, I didn't get any. Oh, I'm sorry, Alex. I mean, to be fair, I've not actually seen anyone else today anyway, but my flatmate was the only one that actually got me presents. So I've had a couple. She got me. Oh, actually, I don't think you can see him. I think he's literally just cropped out of the camera. I'm just gonna try and reach him. It's very, very cute. Just shaking everything on the desk. Put the main cam on, just so you can see. Got me this. Look at him. A tiny little Lego Gandalf with his little staff. How adorable is he? I can't tell how blurry he is on the camera. Yeah, tiny little Lego Gandalf. Who is I have a feeling that little Lego Gandalf is actually one of those what do you call them? Like, he's got a little stand. I don't know how well you can see. It looks like there's like something in there. So I think little Lego Gandalf might be one of those little game characters. Yeah. So I got that, and then I got like like handbag, like Egyptian hieroglyphics on, because I am a nerd for all things ancient Egypt, and it looks amazing. It's in the other room, so I can't actually show it off, but I will have to take a picture and put it in Discord at some point because it looks pretty cool. We'll get back into the game. Didn't get any either. It's been a year, and it's been a year. Today ended up just being another day. Well, that's fair. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely, I would definitely 100% say it has been a year. That's probably the kindest way I can describe it. Not that I'm one to really ever care about being PG and all of that stuff, but yeah, it's definitely been a year. Yeah. And then we move right on. Yeah, so I got a couple things. I wasn't really expecting to get anything, to be fair. And I've not been down to see any of the family. So I've at least not what do you call it? Brain just completely ceases all function right now. Yeah, I've not been to see the family. So I've not really bought any presents for them yet. But I bought like a couple of things a little while ago. But nothing that I've actually like know to give them, so we will do that at some point, hopefully. Ah, nice. Did buy myself a few games on the Xbox Christmas sale to make up for the lack of presents. You know what? That is fair. That sounds pretty good. I'm very much all for just like buying things when you want them. Like, I don't really see the point in waiting. Like unless I'm waiting for a sale, you know, I don't really see the point in waiting for ages to buy something that I really want. Like, unless I can't afford it, there is literally no other reason to wait for something. Oh, I'm gonna put that reef over here. Yeah, that looks nice. It's gonna be really funny to anyone that removes this fireplace, because it's not actually painted behind there. There we go. I really quite like those. I really like those. So we're gonna do those, and then we're gonna paint the rest of it like probably a pale green, just so that it's not quite like super dark in here, because I feel like, you know, there is such a thing as too dark, especially when the floor is quite dark as well. And I don't feel like I've done anything to the in-game lighting, but it does seem to be a whole lot darker recently in the game. Pikachu, what the fuck is that? I've already ever done 18+. Yeah, that is fair. I mean, yeah, to be fair, this is an 18+ stream and Discord for that reason. Like, you know, I don't plan on posting, you know, like explicit content and stuff. And I definitely don't want people doing that without, like checking that that's all right first. But, I don't want to... I don't want to be yelled at by some kid's parents because, they're watching a stream and they shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to have real conversations and talk honestly with, the community that I have. So I don't really feel like I'd be able to do that if I felt like I was having to be mindful of what I was saying because of there being kids present, So I definitely prefer things being 18 plus. Just for that reason. My world, PG stands for profanity guaranteed. Yeah. I mean, I could definitely see how things would get a little bit dicey if those were confused. Although, parental guidance, I suppose, probably also works for both of those, really, isn't it? It's like, well, you should be guiding your children. You should definitely be making sure, because there is, profanity guaranteed here. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I'm tired. It made sense in my head. Nice. Mostly buy myself things too. No wait and see on Santa's nice list as everyone knows I'm not even. You know what? That's fair. You own that, Geo. Yeah. I think I'm long past the days where Santa bothered to bring me presents. He doesn't even ask me what I want on the wish list anymore. He's just like, you know what, you don't bloody deserve it. And well, yeah. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, really. I've always set my channel to mature as I'm likely to swear and say they will want. Yeah, exactly, Oggy. It's like I have seen that in a couple of people's streams where, they've been chatting and, they've said, they've said fuck or something, and then someone's been like, oh, how dare you, I have children watching this stream, like, don't swear in here. And it's like, you're in someone else's channel, like, this isn't your channel, you are watching someone else's, they are allowed to say what they want, and if you've got a problem with that, don't watch it while there's children present when it's an 18 plus channel. Like, it's that simple, weirdly enough. And then people, get a little bit upset about that. And it's like, well, you're in the wrong here. Welcome in, Thousand Scar. How are you doing? Merry Christmas to you. Hope you are doing well. Ow. I just accidentally kicked the back of the desk. Apologies if I've made everyone seasick by wobbling the camera. I am my own Santa. Yeah, I think that is the best way to be, isn't it? It's like sometimes it's just easier that way as well. Like, if I buy something for myself and it's not what I wanted, I've only got my self to blame. But if someone else buys me something because they think that I'll like it and I don't, then I'd feel really bad. And I would still accept it because that's like the, that's the polite thing to do. But it's probably going to sit in the box and it's not going to get used. And then when they ask about it, I'll have to pretend that I like it. And that's not really a gift, that's an obligation, and I don't want to feel obligated, so, it's a whole lot easier to be your own Santa, I think. and then it saves first. Because I get real bad anxiety, like, trying to buy Christmas presents for people. Because especially the more I care about the person, because then it's like, the more I care about them, the more that I want to show that in the present, and the more I want to be able to, you know, be like, hey, I spent ages picking this thing out for you. Or, like, not say to them that I've spent ages, but, you know, like, show that in, like, this is a really meaningful gift that I bought because I know that you will enjoy it. And, yeah. Then I just get way into my own head. It stresses me out. Before you know it, it's Christmas, and then I'm panicking because I haven't actually bought anything, because I literally sat there the whole time, like, not able to buy anything because I've just got into an indecisive panic. Yeah. It's just easier when there is literally no obligation to buy things. I don't think we have the chair version of this, do we? Oh, we do. Ew. That's the chair version? What? Why? That is such a nice sofa, and that is so hideous. Like, those do not look like they go together. You know what? Fine. I'll use it because it matches, but I'm not doing it willingly. Maybe I'll just put the chairs there. That kind of works. Like, you're still getting the nice warming fire, but you're not, like, directly in the way of the door. Oh, it is Daiban. That's fine. I just, I didn't want to assume. I thought it was, but I didn't want to assume. How are you doing? Are you doing alright? Hope it's been a nice day. Also, thank you very much for the gate key earlier. I realised that I didn't actually say thank you because I sort of, I woke up, saw the message, read the message, and then sort of fell back to sleep again. Which, you know, totally happens way more than it should sometimes. Yeah. Also, when people grew up having to get my own stuff, so usually, just give me credit on PSN or apps. Yeah, and you know what? I think that actually works. Like, I know a couple of people have said to me before, like, you know, oh well, if you don't know what to get, you know, just get people gift cards. But then I feel that in itself is a little bit of a cop out, because it's like, to me, I always felt that, like, if you gave someone a gift card, it's because you didn't know them enough to know what they wanted. Now that seems to have just been replaced by getting them bottles of wine or, like, shit tons of soap. Which is great until you're the person receiving bottles of wine and shit tons of soap. And suddenly you literally have so many bottles of wine and so much soap that you cannot use it all. And those are, I mean, again, they're still gifts, you know. I don't know how to word this without sounding, like, really materialistic. I would never turn down a gift. Not because I'm like, ooh, presents, give me. But because at the end of the day, someone's put the thought in and they've put in the time and the effort to, like, give me something or make me something. I would never be ungrateful and be, like, not accepting of it, which is probably my problem. And also I don't really know how to, like, gracefully say, like, Oh, that's really sweet. You shouldn't have. And when I mean you shouldn't have, I mean please return it to the store and get your money back because it will go to waste otherwise. Yeah, I think I would rather just have less of the obligation. So I was actually quite relieved when people this year, they didn't really want any gifts. And I was just like, you know what? This is probably actually a blessing in disguise because I would only end up stressed otherwise. Yeah, my day's been good. Gaia, how's yours been? Just trying to check, is this like, let's just go over just a little bit more. There we go. You know, it's just like, it's not even. Okay, so you've got a nice little, you know, cozy reading area over here with the fire. And then get another one of these sofas so you can, like, have a nice little chill area over here. Just gonna space these out a little bit more. Just because you wouldn't have, like, when you've got this much space, you wouldn't have it cramped so far close to the Christmas tree because you wouldn't be able to get to the presents. There we go. And then part of me is almost just like wants to remove one of these windows, or maybe two of these windows, and then just, you know what, I'm gonna get rid of that one. If I can. There we go. So that's a lot of windows in this room. Like, nobody needs that many windows in a house. And that's coming from me, who likes to put a lot of windows in the houses. There we go. That's not central. There we go. Steam sales are so dangerous. Yes, absolutely. I got an email the other day and it was like, there are 15 items on your Steam like on your Steam wish list on sale, and I was like, oh there. That's good, I guess. And then promptly deleted the email. Because I was like, yeah, I've already bought things. I don't need to be buying anything else. Please don't make me. I kind of wish they did square rugs. Because all of these are a little bit... I feel like nothing I do here is going to make this look right. There we go. Hey, Gladys, welcome in. How are you doing? And that's why I don't have a wish list. Yeah, like, the reasoning for me having a wish list was primarily just so that I could see when, so I could follow games that I was interested in. Not necessarily for me to purchase them, but so that I could, like, basically so that I could get, like, the notifications of when they're released. Or just generally games that, from, like, developers that I follow, so that I could see when they launch and stuff. And then what happens is I tend to forget that I was following those games, and then sort of leave them on there. I did have a little bit of a purge the other day of my Steam wish list. So I was like, there was a lot of stuff on there that I wasn't actually, I sort of like really just going through and being like, do I actually even still want this game? Like, was this just something that I put on here to see what I wanted? Some of it as well, I also kind of figure, like, if it's been on my list for like 2+ years and I've not bought the game, even if I could afford it, if I've not bought the game, it's kind of like, well, obviously I didn't want it as much as I thought I did. I think it's probably a slightly better way of doing it nowadays. Rather than just seeing the games and going, ooh, shiny. What do we need? We need a little remote. We also need these. And then, because we like our surround sound, so we've got one there by that sofa. We've got one there by that sofa. There we go. Only hoard games from Game Pass. It's cheaper than buying. That is fair, yeah. I mean, especially at the moment, like more recently, I've not been playing as many games. Stuff like the idea of stuff like Game Pass to me kind of seems pointless in that respect. Just because it would mean that I wouldn't actually be, like, I would be paying for it and I wouldn't actually be using it. And to be fair, I've got a couple of, well, so I've got a couple of services. Got at least 2 or 3 other things that I'm very similar with. So I feel like adding a game subscription service would probably just mean that I would be paying a ridiculous amount for absolutely no games right now. Yeah, same with the wish list. On PSN, don't need any more, but ooh, look at the price. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I did literally just do that. I bought some more X Gamer. It's like the energy drink, like basically the, I guess, sort of less gimmicky version of G Fuel. Because they'd sent me an email. I was like, hey, if you buy right now, we will send you a free headset with every purchase. And I was like, okay then. But you're gonna send me a free headset. I mean, even if the headset's only worth a tenner, that's still a tenner that I don't have to spend on a free headset. So, and I can either use that as like a giveaway for a stream, or, you know, I mean, God forbid these ever break. Like, I don't even want to think about it. And they are Sony headphones. I bought these as like a late birthday present to myself. Because I was really sick of not having a pair of decent quality, like, noise cancelling headphones. And a friend of mine let me try theirs. And we have exactly the same pair now. And I was just like, oh, I didn't actually realise that, like, I'm looking at bedroom furniture. I didn't need that. I needed that one. I was like, I didn't actually realise that noise cancelling meant actually noise cancelling. Like, the only noise cancelling headphones I'd ever had very much did not cancel noise. Like, you know, it would make things a little bit quieter, but you could still hear everything. With these on, can't hear shit. I literally have people standing right next to me talking to me. Can't hear them. It's amazing. It makes like train, bus journeys, all of that stuff a whole lot less stressful when you can literally just put on the headphones and it's like nobody else ever existed. Oh, it's beautiful. Freelance stuff this year is covering games, reviewing them, so I keep finding new ones. That is fair, yeah. I should, in hindsight, I should probably just make like an actual list of games, just like you know, like a Word document or something of just the games that I'm interested in, and then do that. But then again, Steam tells me when they're on sale, and it's sort of one of those things of like, at least then, like, if it's on sale, I'm probably more likely to buy it, which I guess is kind of the point of the sale. You know, especially something like Stray, for example. I know that's a really, really good game, and I've purposely not watched anyone playing it because I do not want to spoil it for myself. But at the same time, it's like 20 quid. And from every person that I've seen, like, reviewing it, has said that it's literally like a 6-hour game at most. And, like, don't get me wrong, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna put a vertical radiator behind here because I feel like it actually needs one. No, I'm gonna return that back above the door, I think. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with charging that much for a game. Like, there is very much a difference between when a game is expensive and when the game is just more than I would be prepared to pay for it. And I think when it comes to that, 26 quid for a 6-hour game is probably more than I'd be prepared to pay for it. So I would definitely consider, like, buying that in the sales if there was a good offer on. But it really just depends, doesn't it? Like, there is some stuff that I would, like, hands down, no question about it, spend a ridiculous amount of money on. I mean, to be fair, I just bought, Jurassic World, which was what I was considering playing tonight. Yeah, I bought Jurassic World 2 because I bought the obviously, well, I say obviously, for anybody that has seen previous streams knows that I played Jurassic World, the first one, and, like, played it through, which is very rare for me because as I say, I get distracted about things and I kind of lose interest, and then I forget to come back to games, or I burn out on them. But we actually started and finished Jurassic World, the original one, Jurassic World Evolution, the first one, on stream, and I've just bought the second Jurassic World Evolution. It's just like the standard copy. I don't think I bought any of the special stuff because it was like 20 quid. But I was like, that is the cheapest it's gonna get. I think it was like 19. Well, it was like 19, 20 quid anyway. And I was like, you know what? This is the cheapest it is gonna get. It is not gonna get any cheaper than this. Like, unless it really properly tanked and they were just trying to move units, it's not gonna get any cheaper than this. So so I bought that like the other day, and hopefully gonna do that on stream at some point in the new year. But for most other things, I would very much just rather wait because I'm cheap as all out. There we go. I think that looks nice. So we've got some room for books on here. And, like, all of the important things. Bought 4 terabyte drive. I just had to fill it, obviously. Of course, just have to fill it. You know, it's like when you buy, it's like when you buy a bigger suitcase for you to take on holiday. You know, you just have to fit more stuff in it. That's how it works. Like, even though you could totally survive, you know, 2 days in a fully stocked, you know, Airbnb, with, you know, like 3 outfits. You just have to pack 6 because, you know, you have the space. That's how things work, isn't it? If it's not, then I've been doing this very, very wrong. Books. Okay. Oh, made the shelf wonky. See how this one is literally like sitting through the wall of the shelf? That's not really great. I'm assuming it'll do it with that one as well, yeah. Okay, so we'll just have to have gaps like where the books are. Did a purchase my Steam wishlist a few years back, as I had already bought the games in a sale on other platforms. Oh yeah, that's probably a good shout actually, because I don't remember if I have actually done that before, or whether I almost did that, but I'm sure at one point I did actually, like, nearly go and buy a game on Steam that I had on Epic or something like that. So I was very grateful that I managed to find that before I went and made the purchase. They fit on there. Oh, they kind of do. Oh, you see that one they've managed to actually, like, align properly. So that's how they should look on the shelf, not like that. Oh well. Still using my trusty Sennheiser headphones. Ooh, I feel like I've heard of those ones. I feel like I've heard of that make, but I don't actually know anything about them. I'm assuming they're good, so that is a bonus. And then the classic stack of messy books. I don't really know what else to do in here at the moment. I guess we should probably start on the kitchen, because this... yeah. I have some opinions on having a pink kitchen. Mostly because I'm not a fan of pink as it is. Definitely want some tiles in here. Oh, don't want the rectangular ones. There we go. I feel like those are almost a little bit too, like, too dark. Again, this house just feels a little bit dingy. I don't know why. I suppose actually, like, although there is windows, they're actually quite far away from like any sunlight because there's like the canopy over there. Whatever you want to call it. There's like roofing over there, so it's actually like blocking out the light. I don't know how realistic the light is in these games. I also really love this door that they've added in. I don't know if we'll have anywhere in here to be able to actually use it. No. You can see from this picture it actually like folds open, which is really nice. That's actually a really nice door. I really like the sliding doors because I just think personally like sliding doors are really underappreciated. Like they're really like not utilized all that much. There we go. Like, they're just such space saving because like, you know, you can have stuff even piled out here and out here and you can still open the door. You know, like you could have a chair that's literally sat right there and you'd still be able to get through it. Whereas, you know, you've got one of these normal swingy doors and all that happens is you smack furniture directly into the into the door. Or smack the door right into the furniture so you can't actually open it. Just personal preference, I suppose. Right. So we're gonna go for tiles. And don't know whether to go for those ones or go for like the brick tiles. I actually quite like the white brick tiles, which are hiding somewhere in here. There. There we go. And the rest, rest I don't actually know what colour to do. That's sort of like a really light sort of grey blue. I suppose given that the other room is like sort of a really pale green, that would kind of work, having like the light pastel colours. I like colours like these because I feel like it still adds in a bit of like colour and interest without making it really, really bright. Like some places will work well with bright colours more than others. This definitely doesn't feel like the kind of house where you can have like lots of bright colours in. Especially not as it's a Christmas house. Like, I suppose you probably want just plain colours so that you notice all the decorations a bit more. Okay. And put some lights in so we can see. Yeah, that actually looks alright. Now we just need to figure out where everything's gonna go. find some of these just don't really... Oh, that one looks alright. Even the worktops are just... They don't look very nice. I think that's just me probably being fussy, but... Some of them are just a little bit... weird. There we go. That just gives us a bit of an easier time trying to find them all. I like to start with with all of the main stuff, so like all of the things that have to fit in the kitchen, and then sort of anything else, try and work around it. Actually, now I've got a couple of these in. I don't really like that wood effect. Usually I really like that one, but I don't feel like it works in here. I think it's a bit too busy. There we go. Right, now we can get all of the other things in. So we're definitely going to need a fridge, so we need space for that. And obviously the cooker as well. Suppose for a house like this, I probably wouldn't need like a massive freezer. So I guess one will probably do. I don't think I want all of the things on it though. There we go. Maybe just get a slightly bigger cabinet there though. I think that looks really nice. And then just find somewhere for us to put the oven over here. Need to actually get one. No, wrong one. Kitchen. I will remember where all this stuff is at some point. I don't know whether to get one of those ones. That one's actually quite nice. I like that one. So, has anyone got plans for tomorrow? Is anyone still off tomorrow? Have you got any work to do? I think I'm going to be off. Well, I know I'm going to be off tomorrow, and I actually remember what day we're on. Tomorrow's Monday, so I'm off Monday and Tuesday. And then I'm back to work on Wednesday. So then I've got, I'm back in one day, and then I'm in on New Year's as well. There we go. I quite like that. I could possibly actually even get one of those in there. Or is that the smaller one anyway? I think so. Oh, that fits beautifully. Perfect. Okay. So that is mostly done. Just going to put in some like wall cabinets. Wall cabinets I find are probably one of the slightly harder things to do, because you've got to be able to leave enough room for the cooker hoods. And I never remember to do that. And try to just make sure that they all fit in nicely as well. It's like, ugh. Such a pain. I don't think I'm gonna fit that one in there, so maybe that one? Put that somewhere else so I can actually move that one over. That's because it's the wrong way around. Right, we'll just get rid of that one. It's fine. Okay, then there we go. Isn't it just so satisfying when things fit really well? I feel like that actually looks really nice and like aesthetically pleasing. Usually they rarely ever work out that way. Usually it's really frustrating trying to like get them all to line up and stuff. So I'm actually very happy with that. It actually even fit like a table and chair over here. So we're just gonna have like a small dining table. Ju, welcome in. Hello. Merry Christmas to you. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. How has your Christmas been so far? We are currently just chilling and flipping some houses. Looking for a table to fit in this tiny, tiny house. I think this one will actually work quite nicely in this space. I don't want something that's like too big. I might just go for like... Maybe not that one. Oh, nice. That fits perfectly because it's grey beach, which is the same as the cabinets. Knackered and full, but had a good day. Excellent. That is what we love to hear. I'm about the same, to be honest. I am about the same. Very knackered, very full. But overall doing pretty well today. But it's lovely to see you. Thank you very much for stopping in. It's always nice to hang out with people. I was just like, not words. I'm very tired. Can you tell? Yeah, not had like massive amounts of like social interaction today. And I was just like, you know what? I fancy streaming. Like, I just fancy doing something a little bit fun on Christmas. So why the heck not, eh? I don't quite like that blue all that much. I really like these. These ones, I think, look a lot nicer. Oh, actually, that'll go really nicely in here. It's sort of like the same, yeah, sort of almost bluey greyness. There you go. Got a nice couple of really plush dining chairs there. Gav said to say hello. He's in bed. I think he's fallen asleep already. Oh, bless him. Yeah, I can imagine he'd also be knackered. Eating and sitting is exhausting. It is. It is very exhausting. I mean, so I think because I got home from I was working yesterday. Fortunately, I wasn't working today, but I was working yesterday, and I got home at just past 8 o'clock. Because fortunately I had a taxi booked to get me from work, which is lucky because there was no buses, so you know I was not going to get stranded at work. That was not going to be my deal. So I got home from work yesterday, like about 8, and like immediately just started with the prep work. Excuse me a minute because I need to sneeze. Apologies. What was I saying? Yeah, so literally got home about 8 o'clock last night. Started the prep work for today. Like just got all of the veg, because the veg I find is always the thing that takes the most time to prep. I got all of that done, so that I literally just had to like fire everything into the oven today. And even then, admittedly, it's because I stayed in bed for an extra half an hour because I had to lie down. Even then, didn't eat till 4. And I was like back in the kitchen this morning from 9 o'clock, having like probably finished prepping all the veg and stuff at like 10:30 last night. So literally spent so long in the kitchen just getting everything done, and honestly exhausted, very exhausted. The food was really good though. The only thing that I did mess up on slightly was that I overcooked the beef, like quite considerably overcooked the beef. Like I did really want it to be like, still a little bit pink in the middle. And I didn't think about that differing when I put it in the slow cooker and then threw it in there when I went to bed. So in hindsight, I know that slow cooking a beef joint for about 8 hours does not, in fact, help all that much. I know next time. Everything else, though, went absolutely perfectly fine. There we go. I feel like putting the microwave up there because, like, otherwise microwaves just take up so much counter space, and I mean, at least in my house, the microwave doesn't get used very much. To be fair, the only 3 things that I actually used microwave for today was for heating the bread sauce and heating the gravies. And I say gravies because I was a little bit extra and I made both a beef gravy and a veg gravy. Because I already had like veg stock in the freezer from one that I'd made a little while ago. And I also had all of the like water and that from the beef from the slow cooker, so I was just like, I'll just make up a separate gravy for the beef. So there is so much food left. And you know what? It kind of doesn't matter because I'm really looking forward to having like roast beef and horseradish sandwiches tomorrow. Um, right. I've got myself distracted thinking about food again, and I don't remember what I was gonna do. Oh well. Put in some, yeah, some accessories. Put those in the kitchen. It sounds like you had a good feed. Oh, it was so good. Like, I don't want to be one of the kind of people that like toots my own horn. But I think it actually went very well. Like, I think I could have simplified things a little bit more. Or at the very least, like, followed some recipes so that I wasn't, like, fumbling around a little bit trying to find what I needed to be doing. Cooked a wicked turkey dinner. Took away. I can't remember. Did you post any pictures in the Discord, Joe? I don't actually remember if I saw any. To be fair, I've sort of, well, I think we sat down to dinner about 4. So we're actually only an hour late, which isn't bad. We were aiming for 3. And then that was entirely my fault because I kind of fell asleep. Sort of I had a nap about 12 while I was like waiting. Well, not like waiting, but I was sort of like, potatoes were boiling. There wasn't really anything else I needed to do. So I sort of went and had a lie down, and then I kind of fell asleep about like 12 and woke up at 1, and I was like, I needed to put the chicken in like now. So that kind of threw everything off a little bit. But yeah, only ended up just like a little bit off on the timings, and everything else just, you know, well, actually, I entirely blame the fact that the damn roast potatoes wouldn't actually like brown properly. So, you know, it's entirely the potatoes' fault and not me. Just saying, like, hashtag Maris Pipers ruined my Christmas. No, everything was pretty fine. Had some raw pics, totally forgot to photo the dinner. I don't think I've ever been so disappointed in my life than I am right now. I mean, you forgot your own rule. I can't believe you. I was hungry and excited. Wow. And you deprived us of enjoying the photos. I just... I'm so disappointed. There we go. And then, thanks to one of the previous updates, we have this. Now this looks amazing. And I'm also really impressed that they managed to get like the little bubbles in there as well. It's like a jug of hot chocolate. And that just looks amazing. Like, would you not love to be at this dinner table right now with like this little hot chocolate, well, this big jug of hot chocolate? There we go. Roasties always seem to take longer than what they say. Yeah, well, it said like 50 minutes. And yeah, they, I mean, fair play. I was probably a little bit like, I was a little bit more delicate with them because they had overboiled a little bit. So I was like, well, they're kind of, like you're supposed to shake potatoes to like rough them up. I was like, trouble is, if I do that right now, they're just gonna turn into mash, and I don't want mash. I want potatoes, like roast potatoes. So I didn't really shake them in the pan or like in the roasting tray. So I don't think they really got like an even coating of goose fat, because I actually bought goose fat for them because I've never had like goose fat potatoes. So I think what happened is like I poured it over the top of them. But I obviously couldn't really coat them, so instead all that ended up happening was they sort of fried on the bottom a little bit, and then like they did eventually brown on the top, but they sort of like they were, if I'd left them in any longer they would have just been blackened on the top and still raw on the sides, which wasn't really what I was aiming for, but you know. Eh. It still tasted good, to be fair. It didn't really ruin the dinner at all. Like, it didn't change anything. And more importantly, the chicken was not dry. Considering I've never cooked a roast chicken before in my life. I'm actually quite impressed. Oh. I will say, I don't think I'm going to be on for, like, much longer. I don't think I'll be on super late because I'm definitely feeling a little bit tired now. Not gonna lie. So I'll probably wrap up about past. But like I'm gonna try and work out my schedule of doing things and like try and actually get to streaming a bit more regularly in the new year. Haha, haha, ha. We'll see if that actually works. Because you know, good intentions and all of that. Oh, there's actually a chicken on the board. That works a little bit nicer. Although that board is huge. That chicken actually doesn't look right. Chickens don't have legs like that. I don't know what's gone on with its legs, but it's creeping me out. See, that was probably we'll just put the potatoes on the floor. That's fine, you know. Absolutely fine. There is nothing completely unhygienic about putting a bowl of mashed potatoes on the floor. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm not sure anything wrong with putting a chicken on there. I mean, it's a brand new floor, you know. It's a completely brand new floor. There would be no dirt on this at all because that's how that works, right? So it's absolutely fine. And then we will just get a chopping board. And then we'll just put that on there and it'll be like nothing ever happened, you know? There we are. There we go. Very, very minimalistic Christmas dinner right there. And then I actually quite like this green. I think it looks quite nice in here as well. Especially less dark and dingy than this grey. I think yeah. Gonna need to buy another paint bucket. This keeps happening. I just keep using like the paint bucket up and then I go, okay, well I've bought another paint bucket now, so I'll just find something else to like paint in this colour and then I'll get halfway through that one and then I'll use paint up and then I'll be like, start the process all over again. Like, there's never just a case of you have enough paint for one job. I feel like it's still wasteful to like even sell them. I suppose it is less wasteful because I'm still getting money back for the like stuff that I haven't used. It'd be better than just like throwing it away, which you would have to in real life. Because I mean, you couldn't really take a half-used tub of paint back to like B&Q and just be like, hey, so I didn't use this, so can I have my money back for the bit that I didn't use? I'm pretty sure they would look at you a bit strange and tell you to sod off. But, you know, I mean, it's worth a go, I suppose. That's not the one I wanted. Hanging decorations. Is it this one? Some of them. No. Okay. I think it must be in the corridor furniture. Maybe. Yeah. I think this is the only complaint that I do have with some of the stuff in here is that they don't, like, they'll bring out new wood materials and things, but they don't update the, like, the items of furniture that they've already made. So, you've got, like, these where they only have, like, a very limited amount of wood, like patterns, and then you've got the newer ones where you've got like this one. I'd like it as this one rather than as these, but I guess I'll just have to make do. Yeah, you see, even these ones is like it's got some of the newer ones, but then not all of them. So I'll have to match it. Right. That's gonna be an issue. Maybe we will just put the smaller radiator in here. I mean, to be fair, who actually spends much time in a hallway anyway to notice whether or not it's cold? Like, it doesn't really matter if the hallway's cold as long as the rest of the house is warm, right? It's not blocking off the door. So, I don't think that looks too bad. You can actually also stack these on top of each other, which is useful. I'm not going to at this point because I don't think it really needs. Don't really need to. Or unless. Unless I use one of those, which would actually look a little bit smarter in that corner, I think. And then you can still have like the little shoe rack. Yeah, I think that works a lot nicer. And, you know, you've got somewhere a little bit neater to hang up your coats and that. Don't ask me what those are supposed to be for, I have no idea. There we go. Oh yeah, so we've got some new like bathtubs. These were actually kind of cool. I mean, they look very hotel style. Not gonna lie. Whether or not I'll actually be able to fit that in here. I can, just not the way that I want to be able to. So that's fine. We'll just have one of the other ones in there instead. Yeah, that was definitely going to be too big. What about this one? Okay, that will work a bit more. And then I was definitely going to change his floor. Because I just think, especially with all like the lines everywhere, I think it's a little bit much. Like it hurts my eyes a little bit. That just looks dirty. It doesn't look like a nice floor, it just looks dirty. What about these tiles? I think these are actually the ones we just put in the kitchen. Yeah. I think those look nice. Oof. Yeah, okay, so we're just gonna get rid of one of those. And then make that one more central. Because, yeah, when you've got this much white in a bathroom, you really don't need bright lights. Like, all that's gonna happen is you get snow blindness because the light's bouncing off of everything in here. There we go. And then immediately get everything even more like nicely square patterned and all sorts. That bath just feels really low down. Like, it doesn't feel like that bath would actually be big enough for a human. It looks really, really small. It might just be me. I mean, I do like a bath that is, you know, I wouldn't say big enough to swim in, because I actually dislike swimming very much. But I would like a bath that was big enough that, you know, you could submerge yourself if you want to. And, like, actually feel like you've had a bath. Because, like, you know, I mean, I've been in, like, the Travelodge bath. There's, yeah, where it's Travelodge baths and stuff. And, like, they are not big enough for a normal sized human to be in. Like, they are really, really tiny. They are not designed for... I mean, I'm only like 5'3". I'm not the skinniest person, I will admit, but I feel like they are just not designed for like adults. Because they are really small. Stayed in a Travelodge with a bathtub. To be fair, the one that I know of specifically that actually, like, I keep going back to for that reason is, excuse me. It's the Travelodge in Cambridge. That is literally, like, the only reason why I will go back to that one so frequently is because I know that it has one. That's one I stayed in. Had showers, yeah. Most of them do. I think there are a couple where it was literally just I think it's definitely like fewer and far between the ones that have baths. just because I think obviously they're probably buying for like extra space. You know, I actually quite like this colour. It doesn't look too bad with the mint sort of colour down there. So I think I will leave this hallway the colour that it is. And then make this into a walk-in wardrobe. It was one Cambridge Star Streamers. Oh, I'll definitely get rid of the carpet. I don't really see carpet as like a nice thing to have. At least in these games anyway, it doesn't look very nice, but I just personally do not like carpet. I don't find it feels nice. I don't find that it looks nice. I don't really even find that it like keeps a lot of heat in. Oh, I did not mean to get out the flamethrower. Maybe it's just from growing up in a house with cats, but I don't like the idea of like stepping on something furry, because usually something that's furry is bad. At least for stepping on anyway. Yeah, I think I quite like the grey beach, since we're sort of going with that theme from the kitchen. This colour in this wardrobe though definitely has to go, because I'm not a fan. I think that actually might be a nicer one. I'm gonna have to pull this back out, aren't I? I think so. Of course, I need like 3 more bits and I have to buy an entire new stack. Okay, so I don't massively like it. I don't know if I hate it enough to be bothered to change it though. I think it'll do for like for now. For the sake of having to pull out the wardrobe and like change things around again, I think I can just accept that and leave it in there. Oh, that's the wrong one. There you go. I think that's a decent amount of space as well. Then have a mirror here. No, that one. Like a long mirror here. So you can like see. Oh, there actually needs to be a light in here. That would probably be helpful, wouldn't it? I mean, otherwise you would quite literally look like you got dressed in the dark, because you would have. There we go. Right, wardrobe can now be shut. Then and see what time it is. So weird. I'm sure I can light this one. Can't light it now. Oh well. Gone dark again in game. Right, we're gonna have a bed here. I think again I actually like the colour of this room. Can't tell if it's the turquoisey colour though. Yeah, it's sort of like the sea green colour, because if it was it kind of a little bit almost more green than the sort of the bluey green one. If it had been that one, could have put in the ball wallpaper that's downstairs, but I think it would really work with this colour. So I'm actually just going to keep that one as is. Ooh, quite like this bed. It's a shame that the one thing that you can't actually do is like can't really search things by like colour or pattern, I don't think. So it'd be really useful to be able to like just search all of the, you know, like the cedar wood options, or like some of the like the harder ones to find, like well, like that one would be useful. These are all terrible light patterns, not gonna lie. Yeah. Oh, those are the ones that go with that bed. Interesting. Oh. That's definitely interesting. Okay. I would not have guessed those ones. actually. Put some... no, those ones. I will eventually remember what it is I'm looking for. Put some lamps in here. We want lamps in this bedroom. Because of course we do. There we go. Need the bathroom completely redone, not gonna lie. Oh, that was for the floor. Those ones, yeah. I'm thinking that actually might be a little bit too much with the floor as well. I definitely like the wall tiles. Might just make them like plain green pattern on the floor. It looks a little bit busy. Oh yeah, I'll actually just use the same floor tiles everywhere. I think those actually work quite well. There we go. And then just put in the bathroom. All the toilets and fixtures and various things. We can actually get rid of that one. Don't know what was over here. Whether we had a shower in here, I can't remember. Get in all of the installations. Actually, use one of the new tubs. I think it would go in there quite as nicely. Oh. That's not really... Why won't that, like, fit against the wall? There's nothing there. Okay. Well. That's not going to work very well then. I just have like the big luxury bath in here. I think that looks pretty nice. I will use that one, but I have a feeling there is got one of the like one of these, yeah. We can like put in the corner. Or maybe not. It does not want to go there. Oh, it's because of the window. Okay, so maybe not the tall one. There we go. Got there eventually. Wait, why won't that sit flush against the wall? Oh, it will now. Okay. There you go. I just like the idea of having like more space at the side of the sink. You know, you can sort of have your toothbrush and toothpaste and all of that stuff. There we go, and then just put a door on here. And then I think we might actually be done. Oh, we need a door on there as well. There is such a thing as too open plan, that's for sure. Ah, need some lights in here as well. So what's the trouble if we didn't actually really decorate it with anything Christmassy? We sort of like decorated the like base of the house. It's not really like super festive. So if I have the energy, which I hope I do, if I have the energy in the morning, I think I might come back to it and try and do some more tomorrow. For now though, I think I'm gonna wrap up. Just gotta go veg for a little bit and then go to bed. But it was lovely hanging with you all. And definitely good to be streaming again. I don't know when I'll be back on, but like I said, I'll try some point tomorrow. As I've got a couple more days off, definitely want to try and use them to stream and to do some fun things. Yeah, so thank you guys for keeping me company today. Thank you for everyone who's popped in. Even just anyone that's like come in and lurked. It definitely all helps, and it is appreciated. It is always lovely seeing everyone's well, I would say faces, but you know what I mean, like seeing everyone's names in chat. I'm gonna sign off now. And I will probably catch you all around in various discords over the next few hours. But I am definitely gonna go crawl into bed now, I think. So thank you, Ju. Thanks for coming. Thanks, Alex and Hoove and everybody else that has joined me today. And I will see you all soon. Bye for now.